All right, so I just got my snap-in dentures. Today is January 14th. It's about 9 o'clock, so it's been a few hours now that I've had my snap-in dentures, my permanents. I'm really excited about it. But let me tell you about the problems that I had while at the dentist getting it all done. So what they were doing is they were taking my denture that these dentures and they already had like pre-drilled holes in the general area where my implants are, the the male abutments. Okay, male abutments, female where the dentures are, they snap on, stay put. So the girl, the assistant, she's the one that started everything. She got everything going. She was putting like the concrete, if you will. So like the holes are about this big, and the male piece is about this big. So then they put a cap. They put the cap onto my abutments, and then the denture right on top with that concrete. So that concrete just kind of molds around the female piece. And then once it dries, they can just snap it off and it's in place. So they get it 100% accuracy. They don't have to measure anything. So denture, that hard reline, if you will, but they said it's 10 times harder than a hard reline. And so it just solidifies around the female, uh, uh, forgot what she called it, but the female part of it, and then it holds on to that, and then when they pull it off, boom, it's all one piece. Okay, the female part to the denture is all one piece with that little concrete concoction. I have not taken my dentures out since I had them put in by the dentist. They didn't even have me like say, okay, you try, see if you could take it out, because taking my top ones out was impossible. The assistant, she pulled, she tried, she was like, sorry, it's usually it's tough, and she's like, it takes a little work and wiggle. She couldn't get him out, so she asked me. She goes, hey, can you try? And I was like, sure. So I've already watched like 59 videos of taking him out, putting him in, care and all that. So I kind of had a general idea of like techniques. And so I tried and I couldn't get him out at all. And I'm trying and it was hurting. And and I'm not a wuss when it comes to pain, okay? I have a decent pain threshold. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's great. From the neck down, I could take pain all day. When it comes to dental, I'm a little bit more sensitive. I'm a little bit more of a pussy. But it was getting really uncomfortable really fast and it was hurting. So let's just move on. I have not taken them out myself one time yet. Since they've been snapped in by the dentist, they have not. And like I said, it took forever. The dentist came, he tried, he pulled, he had to numb me up, he had to do a bunch of drilling. Not even drilling, whatever that little vibrating tool does, just to make little grooves so he could snap them off. He had to numb my gums because it was just like insane. And he's like, it's going to hurt, it's going to suck. The implant parts did not hurt, it was just the gums. So my dentures still have a lip on it, okay, where it touches the gums like a wall. And when he was pulling down, it did not hurt the implants at all. I didn't feel it on the implants at all. But when he was pulling down, I could just feel it scraping on the gums and it hurt pretty gnarly. Where I was like, dude, like, F off. And he saw it and he numbed me up, and so he took care of it. So we get the dentures off. It was a pain in the ass. It really was. And he did his thing. And so like I said, I haven't taken him out yet. So I'm going to try now and pray that I could get him back in. So I'm going to do one at a time, top, bottom. I'm going to try to make it quick. That hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. And it was just pulling down on my gums. That hurt a lot. I'm not gonna lie. And I just ate, so I have a bunch of food. So I should grab some water or something. Give me 1 second. I'm not gonna lie, that really hurt a lot. But here's the inside, okay? So the metal pieces go in here. Looks like he did an orange, he did yellow, and then the blues on the outside. So the oranges are, I think, the lighter ones. Yellow is a little bit stronger, and then I don't know if that's blue or black, but either way, it's supposed to be even tighter. The orange one, I guess, because my implants that go into the gums, this one here, which is this one, was at an angle, so you put an easier one. So I'm going to try to put them back in, see how it goes. All right. I'm going to put the bottom one on. Alright. Alright. So that's different. It definitely feels different. So I'm going to say it feels different. But it's secure. Not going anywhere. There's no wiggle room. So I'm happy with it. Wow. I'm not going to lie. That really hurt when I took them out. So that was me. That was my experience. I already felt like something was going to go wrong at some point, somehow, some way. And it did. That stuff, that concrete, it smells horrible. And it tastes even worse. Okay? So, yeah. Wish me luck. If you have any questions, let me know. So it went from a kind of a bad moment, but looks like, I mean, the integrity of the dentures look fine. I'm not questioning the integrity of the dentures. Like I said, they had to numb me up, get them out. But once I maybe learn a little bit more finesse on getting them out, maybe it won't hurt so much. I know I'm going to have after pain after today because it really did hurt when they were taking them out. So all those areas are still pulling on that same area where it was hurting. So we'll see how it goes. Again, questions, comments, anything like that, down at the bottom. I am going to sleep with these in tonight. I'm not taking them back out at all for the next 24 hours. I'm going to rinse my mouth with some mouthwash, get rid of that bacteria, whatever. I just rinsed them while I paused the video. That's the end of that. So I am going 24 hours with these in. They hurt. Yeah, my gums hurt. I know I should probably take them out, but I just don't want to take the chance that they swell up later and I can't get it back in or anything like that. So we'll see you guys later. Any feedback, any questions, please let me know.